Now, smart cities may not be exactly what you think they are. I believe that there's a common thought. I think that there's a common thought that these smart cities are going to be these fancy, futuristic, technology-filled cities like you would see in like a movie, like a sci-fi movie or something like that. What it is it's smaller little things like automatic license plate readers, surveillance lights with cameras. As you're driving down the road, you see the street lights. A lot of them are being fixated with cameras and microphones. EV cars and chargers. A lot of that stuff is going to be on there. And then smart homes and appliances are a part of it too. When you see your Ring systems, when you see your smart TVs and your smart fridges and connecting all your smart stuff, your smart meters, that's a part of a smart city as well. It's all about surveillance and tracking and control and everything like that. It's part of the Internet of Things. The smart city is going to be a part of that. But that's what a smart city really is it's not about having some crazy technology thing. It's about having full track, trace, control systems. Now, we got a video here that I'm going to play that basically this is what's going on in China. Just take a look. Little warning, I had to put I put music on it to try and make sure. I don't know if there's anything copywritten on the last part of this video, so I put music on there. Hopefully, I tried to put it quiet enough where you can still understand what they're saying, but I still put it loud enough where it'll distort if there is a copyright. So try and follow along. But this is what's going on in China.
China has completely de-emphasized privacy and freedom of movement during the pandemic. In the brain of Shanghai's Pudong district, every suspected COVID-19 case is monitored.
We installed a network of sensors in front of apartments. When the door's sensor registers people leaving the apartment in violation of the rules, we're alerted. District staff and the health department are then informed and can respond quickly.
What's technologically possible is carried out with little regard for people's privacy. Even those who do not dispose of their trash properly are recorded. Residents who aren't following the rules are captured on camera from 3 different angles. The so-called brain acts swiftly. Whether it's an illegally parked car or unsolicited advertising, offences can be handled by patrol officers who are connected to the control center via a mobile app.
As soon as the squads and volunteers in residential districts spot an issue, they can report it and upload footage. They take a photo, report the issue, and then our system automatically decides which department to forward the matter to.
Yeah, so that's what's going on in China. That's a small, very small taste. And as Not of This World says, welcome to the beast system. There's videos of drones flying around that I didn't put it in the video because I didn't want to make a super long video. But there's videos where as you're at a checkpoint on the road, there's a drone flying around with a QR code and you have to scan it. And if your thing doesn't pop up green, you're stopped at the checkpoint and you're detained. You're taken to these brand new concentration camps, these quarantine camps that they're building over there. And they're busing busloads of people into these things. It has nothing to do with health. This has to do with they're getting people in these camps and they're locking them down. They're controlling every aspect of their lives. So as you can see, everything is run by this central brain. Everybody has all these different they have their phone stuff that they have to scan. They do face scans, all this stuff. You saw the people who are trying to go into work. You saw the kids trying to go into school. You saw the machine coof test. That was the thing where the dude put his face down and the thing was going in and that's what all that was. And he was scanning his thing. All of that, literally all of that, including the central brain that they were talking about in that video, is run off of one app. It's called the WeChat app. This is very important. This isn't something like Snapchat or some garbage thing like that. This is very important. Everything is run off of WeChat. Now, WeChat controls their social credit system, their COOF scans, their tracking systems, their camera systems, where they're talking about if you put trash on the thing, if you're illegally parked, it does all that. The WeChat runs all that. The WeChat even runs social media accounts. It all goes through that, so they can censor, control, and all that stuff. PayPal, Apple Wallet, rideshare programs like Uber and Lyft, your phone and text, literally all of that, everything that you do to go about your daily life runs through the WeChat app. Every single thing. And here's the thing. Elon Musk has talked about wanting to develop his X app, or as he calls the Everything app. Elon Musk is literally talking about creating a WeChat app. And guess what he now owns? He now owns Twitter, one of the most popular apps out there in the world. He now owns Twitter, and he's talked about how he wants to create the Everything app. He wants to create a WeChat app globally. Musk, you also have to remember, was a part of PayPal. When PayPal first came onto the scene, he was one of the first people in there. He wasn't one of the founders, but he came in part of it, so he knows how the PayPal system works. He now owns Twitter. He's got his Tesla and his Neuralink stuff. He has also spoken of, and I've seen this because he's very active on Twitter, he's talked about how he wants to expand Twitter to become a platform like YouTube. He wants something that goes against or a competitor for YouTube, so he wants to add that to Twitter. And he's also talked about how he wants to potentially offer money market accounts and peer-to-peer payments on Twitter as well. Basically, a hint, that is your Facebook Marketplace and PayPal. He wants to add that on Twitter as well. So he's already talking about how he wants to start expanding Twitter into all these different categories. He wants to create his X app. He wants to create the Everything app. He wants to create WeChat, the same program that controls people all the way through their entire life. They can't do anything without it. And being approved in China, he wants to create that with Twitter. Musk is ultimately looking to make Twitter WeChat. He's talking about making the brain. This goes into, this is where it comes into the fact that I still believe that the 10 kings are going to be 10 industry leaders. This goes back to the COP26 with what Prince Charles was saying there, and I believe you can control the world easier through 10 industries, and I still just have, this is my belief, I'm not saying this is fact or what it is, but I still believe that Elon Musk is going to be the technology king. He's going to be one of the kings, and he's going to be a part of the technology sector of it. He's also recently talked about creating his own phone. Yeah, here we go, Tesla phone. After threats from Apple about removing the Twitter app from their store. So he's already talking about creating his own phone. So if he's got his own phone with the Everything app on there, he's got the car, he's got brain chip, he's got the phone, he's got the WeChat Everything app. Guys, he's not your friend. He can talk about freedom of speech and supporting Trump and DeSantis and all this stuff all he wants. But you have to remember, if this plan of getting everybody to conform and get into this thing is going to work, they have to have people on both sides. You have to. And Elon Musk, he's a transhumanist.